First up, Miele retools its Mastercool jewels, rules all for fools, and makes them drool with envy. What does that mean? Miele is coming out with a revamped Mastercool line. It's getting an upgrade with all the bells and whistles. It's got a new feature called FoodView, which consists of cameras inside the refrigerator where you can check out what's going on with your milk or your eggs or whatnot through the Miele at-home app. It also has a freeze and cool drawer. It's a drawer that can flip between freezing or just cooling. It has the MasterFresh Pro system, which keeps food fresher up to 5 times as long as they usually would on their own. There's so much to talk about here. I didn't even get to the part where they have stainless steel interiors with dark frames, or long life air clean filters, or the Bright Light Pro, or multiple installation options, or the dual ice and integrated water dispenser. I didn't even have time to mention those. Or I guess I just did, whatever. They come in the 30-inch, 36-inch, and 42-inch sizes. Anthony, what do you think about these new Mastercool refrigeration options?
Personally, I was excited that this news item came up for us to cover, because I feel like Miele scratched a lot of itches and kind of paid attention to things that customers really jumped at across many brands over the last 10 to 15 years and put it into these new models. So I think there's a lot of cool things. I love that the things they're doing with the lighting. I think the interior is going to look great. We're working off of, some images. We haven't seen them in showrooms yet, but when we get to see them, we get to see that. But Tom, to be honest with you, the thing that really got me was the 2 ice cubes. The 2 types of ice cubes in the same fridge, because at least in our house, we run into all the time. The ice cubes we have are the standard Crescent ice. And we're like, we either make, for special occasions and stuff, different ice cubes and that stuff, have them in the same fridge. On top of everything else you get, I think it's pretty slick. John, I think it's going to play out there.
Yeah, there's some, look, what Miele has given us, and you guys know I love when this happens, is because it's just such a copycat industry on the whole. If something works, everybody else jumps in the pool, is they're giving you a 42-inch width here, which is huge. But this freeze and cool drawer is a big deal. Now, it's only on the 42-inch unit, I believe. I don't think the 30 or the 36 has it. But this is really cool. And the one thing that stuck out to me, and I don't know if this jumped off the page to you, Anthony, like it would me, Tom, you probably wouldn't, is the fridge and freezer in the press release. They mark their presets as 39.2 all the way down to 0.4. Now, this is about as Miele as it gets, right? That level of precision, even in their wording when they put this stuff out there. Most brands are going to say 30 to 0, right? But they're so precise, and they want to make sure that they're clear with what they have. 39.2 to 0.4 I thought was hilarious. But this is really a big deal because it gives you something else to talk about. There's a clear functional differentiator on the floor now in this category, right? So when you're up against your Sub-Zeros or your Thermadors or all these other popular guys, it's really important for these other brands that are on that floor, sharing the floor with them, that they have something to point to that salespeople can feel comfortable going to. And the big differentiator, at least in the 42 for me, is this freeze and cool drawer. It's awesome. It sounds like the combination is going to be pretty cool with the stainless and the black accents. I think it'll look really nice on the floor. But that freeze and cool drawer really stuck out to me. I think it's a great idea.
We've seen combo drawers before. So my question is, why not go crazy and throw an air fryer in there? So you go into the freezer, grab your mozzarella sticks, open up the air fryer drawer, just throw them in there. You haven't even moved your feet. You're still standing in front of the fridge, and now you're eating mozzarella sticks. I'll be here all week, thank you. All right, so moving on.
Yeah, so if Tom got that fridge, because of the cameras that are in that fridge, you could say, Tom, it's not an air fryer. Don't stop doing that.
That idea can go with your jet-propelled toilet or whatever we did in week 3.
For those missed it, Tom's invention that fell flat in only 1 week. It's pretty impressive.